In this video I thought I'd quickly go through the difference between a scatter plot and a time series plot. Both in the grade 10 general maths course and in the grade 12 general maths in unit 3, we look at scatter plots and time series plots, and often students can find difficulty remembering which is which. So for our scatter plot, the big thing to remember here for our scatter plot is that we do not join the dots. For our time series plot, we do. And for time series plot, we also always have time on the x-axis. So they're the big differences there. Then the also things that you might see about those, a scatter plot, you might be asked to draw in a line of best fit. So you might be asked to grab your ruler and draw in a line of best fit. When you're in the upper years, you might use your calculator to do that, and I do have a video on how to get the equation of a line from a scatter plot using the scientific calculator. For a time series plot, you might be asked to describe the trend. Both you could have a look at what you're seeing in terms of patterns. We talk about the correlation between the two variables in a scatter plot, and whether we have a positive or a negative correlation. In this case, we would say negative because it looks like it's going down. We would also talk about the strength of that, whether it's weak, moderate, or strong. So in this case, it looks fairly strong because most of our points fit close to that line. And we would say a negative trend, and we could also say it looks linear. In this case down here, would we be describing the trend instead rather than putting in a line of best fit? We can also do that for time series plots, but in general, we're describing the trend here. So we might say an upward trend, that the data is trending upwards. We might talk about any points that don't fit that trend. So we might talk about these 2 points and how they might be considered outliers because they're a drop down. And so that's where we'll go with those kind of questions. In both, you are looking for that positive or negative, upward or downward trend, and how strong it fits the data. But in the time series plot, you're looking at things like cycles and fluctuations, outliers, etc. In your scatter plot, you're more often looking to fit a line of best fit and how strong or weak it is fitting to the data. Hope that helps you with your scatter plots and time series plots and how to decide which one to use and what you have to do with them.